and 9. And
yeah,
before the
timeout.
second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second and 9 now from the 21.
And RDL.
Let's
Yeah.
go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Tighten up. Tighten up.
Second and 9
wow,
now.
he's throwing the ball, huh?
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
He ain't good enough to pass it 2 times in a row. Run commit! Pump me my rock!
And he's going to lose yardage and be back.
You ain't good enough to pass it 2 times in a row. Yes, sir.
On third down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense,
yes,
they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team,
that's what this is what you're gonna get because your ass can't play past 8 o'clock.
You control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing
but,
here.
Bitch.
They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Fuck, go to bed at 8 o'clock.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right
come on.
First place in their division.
Come on, stay on 99. We got something. Yes, I got you.
January.
Yeah, I got you. Oh, so you cover. All right, you're going to invert it up. That shit going to get you beat, homeboy.
Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is
this man,
to be the highest
in it again.
possible that you can be heading into the playoffs,
Shit's
so
sad.
that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
Damn, he got hit or something?
Here's a ball thrown right
like
side
that.
And complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard
all right,
line before he's out of
right.
bounds. Give him
That's
10
cute.
there,
You found that off YouTube?
Cowboy first down.
Bum bitch. Hold on. Blitz on one side. That. All right. I got something for it. Bum tail.
Ready. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Cover 2 invert. There it is. Yeah, run it out every formation.
Outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but
butt
not
tail.
a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Wow. AFC East is sad.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll run it on the toss. Shifts by him. Shedding the tackle. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 3rd and 10.
That quick juke's stupid sometimes.
To throw is King. From the gun, he'll throw.
That's me! Been playing with me, boy.
One-handed. What a grab. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 23. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to work his way down to the 16. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Running right into my
guy. Backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Good opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the sack earlier. Now a tackle for loss, another tackle for loss.
He's really making it tough on the play caller, though, isn't he? Because it's one thing to try and adjust when a guy is disrupting your running game. But when he's messing up your passing game as well, they may have to devote at least a second guy to him to try and keep him away from their plays.
Let's go. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Here's King, looking to throw on second down. He's going to flip.
Get in there! Yeah, get in there! Yeah, get in there! Yeah.
A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point safely through. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Yes, sir!
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
All around the mulberry bush, the monkey jumped the weasel. Cut. Oh, Lord, yep. What are you doing?
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Shit.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game.
Man, I'm past the ball.
Oh! 24-25.
Wait, who the fuck is 38?
Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it.
Wait a minute. Who done mess up my depth chart, cuz? Bro, what the freak? Like, you shouldn't even be the next one. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Hell no. You should be starting. Mess my depth chart up, Kyle.
Abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board.
I said I don't think, not at linebacker.
This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Giants nothing.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Check.
They'll try the left side with Dorsett.
Kill him!
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Hey, them got them safeties down there, man.
Running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Bro, chill.
Hey, watch the slant. Hatchet. Check.
Mommy's home.
They'll try the left side.
Come on, bro.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Bro, come on. Yeah.
On 3rd down. Love it.
Yeah, go ahead.
And shot
Oh, my God.
the field. 30. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. With touchdown number 8 on the year. as they are now on the board here in the first half. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And no return on this one as the fair catch
he
is
traded for
signaled
overtime.
and taken.
Fucking big. He traded him for Overshawn.
Okay, you want some Cheerios?
She wants something to drink. The only cup I saw was that we had was upstairs. The other ones are in the dishwasher by the wash.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
Throw the
They
ball.
certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we?
Here we go.
We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much.
Naked.
We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
I threw that ball so long ago, but it like lagged.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
So you ain't covered 2.
Now King to throw again. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Dang, I should have just freaking pressed square. God.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Instead of possession catching that.
His own defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion.
Square, I think I keep
kind of
running.
a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Riley, go see your mother.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, King. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. On 1st and 10, King.
No.
Is this intercepted? It
See,
is.
this is
It's
what I'm talking
intercepted.
about, man.
He's picked
How
up
we
just
cut him
shy of
off?
midfield, and they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
So good starting field position
Seemed
for
like
him
a
here as
computer
they
to me.
come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double hit. Sponge. Switch to 6. Pull it. Now. Slam. Slam. Jack. Hey.
They'll try the left side.
Yeah.
Love it. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get
Time
him
to make a
behind the
read.
line. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Also 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and 13.
Time to make a read, face butt.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Check curls, check curls.
Oh, this is the perfect setup for this formation. Unless he's going to keep him in. If he keeps the tight end in, I might have a problem. Well, you're throwing it right to the flat guy over there.
From the gun, Johnson.
Dumbass.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Call me my
Now,
rock.
we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really,
Turn around,
difficult.
21.
You're
Turn
asking
around.
a whole lot
Jesus.
anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
What were you
Upon a
watching?
46, a return of 5. And the
Was that on
Cowboys will
Nick
take
Tune?
over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the
Got
window?
something for you,
I think you
homeboy.
are. I don't think that there's
Think you
any
think
way
you're
you can
gonna be
run back
smart.
out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just
Smarter
go ahead and
than
be
the
loose with the
average bear.
football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Yeah, we
Throw
can
here
go
to
down.
start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
I can't throw the
11
ball,
yards
though.
and a Cowboy first down. And he'll give it here to his
Bro,
running
what?
back.
Number
And
5.
the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
Hey, hold on. Quit talking about it and bring it.
Cover 4.
Let's go, Tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this. Mike 8.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's get off the field.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
2nd and 14. Being chased, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. First and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. King now, operating from the gun. Going deep here for Bryant. And that'll wind up incomplete.
Come on, cuz he dropped it.
Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
God dang it.
I think they've got to look at that
Get
play
down,
sheet
bum.
and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the
no.
excitement area.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Time to make a read.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Make another autograph.
Johnson from the gun, he'll throw.
Give me that.
He rifles
Dummy.
one that's
Get
intercepted.
up.
He's picked off at his own 46.
Yes, sir.
Super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying
I
to
must
get
have got that off
points late in half.
YouTube,
I
too.
absolutely understand
Bum.
that. But remember, it's all about the ball.
Not good
And
enough to
without the
watch
ball,
YouTube.
You can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right. Hey.
Now they'll run it on the toss. A beautiful fake. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
King to throw on second down. Nowhere
yeah, he got
escape,
some
and
bullshit
he
going
goes
on.
down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed
I
in
got
this
something
game
for
is
that.
absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line
That's a nice
out
setup.
cannot handle
6.
this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Hey, you got something going on.
Man, that's the pain there. Screaming, dog.
The chance of wasting this great starting field
He's running
position.
it again.
A real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now a timeout called for by the defense.
Run it
as the
again.
clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Oh, that dude got scared.
Ready. Double tight. Four down.
To throw is King. Throwing on 3rd and long.
Well,
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be from 49 yards out. And this one looks good. It is good.
I took it
down
off.
the pipe. And that will do it for this first half. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Gets fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
Killing.
I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Check 26. Check 26.
They'll keep it on the ground.
That's how garbage he is. It's a wide open wide out. I mean, wide ass open.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to
And
create
he
that
don't,
type of
and
yardage in
he
your running
just sit
game.
there and he
That'll
don't
make the guys
check to
carrying
a
the ball
pass.
very, very happy.
Jesus Christ.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Johnson.
Get there. Yes, sir. Get the ball. To the crib.
It's picked up.
Oh, come on.
And it'll be first and goal
Yes, sir.
at the 7-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that. And
he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
He can't hang.
Johnson now looking to throw on second down. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now Johnson on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think we've seen
Get him
this
out of his
before.
element. Kill
Someone's
him.
down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Back to throw. Johnson.
Kill him.
A big loss here as he's taken down.
That's the rookie.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll
Kill
look to
him.
throw. In trouble, and the ball's out. And it looks like the offense did get the football back, but it is clearly in that end zone, and it's going to be a safety. Then, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
But
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had the double-digit lead at halftime, and they have continued to roll. They're hard to stop right now.
I think what we're seeing is an example of the team that has it figured out in this ball game. And whatever the adjustments are the defense has made, hasn't slowed them, hasn't phased them at all. They either anticipated them or they've been so far ahead that they just can't catch up.
Now it's just a search to add to the lead. Give them 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. quick throw here. That's complete. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Operating from the gun, King.
Oh, that's a good
catch. That is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Mike 8. Mike 8. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check 13. Check 13. Watch the twitch. Watch the twitch. Show it.
Looking to throw. King. Bryant has it. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Let's go, D.
Oh, you done blowed it open now, huh?
Blow the doors open.
Throwing on 1st down. There goes a deep ball.
God dang
This
it.
is going to be intercepted.
Threw that bitch too late.
Snags it for the pick.
Oh, my Lord.
They needed to make a break in the 3rd quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own
I got it.
taking the ball away. Now they
Keep
just
on
look at
running
their
it. I'm going to
offense
air
and
your
say,
shit out.
guys,
Let's go.
come on, capitalize on this one.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Switch.
Come on, bruh.
Mike 51. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Go, Mike 50. Mike 51. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Hey, Mike 51. Mike 51. All day, dog.
Here's Johnson on 1st and 10. He sets to
Give me
fire
that.
deep. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 39. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have
Yes,
learned the
sir.
hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
I done forgot who I had to play.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same
Yes,
This
sir.
is
That's a
caught
dot.
inside the 15. And he'll take
That's a
it
dot.
into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Oh, Lord. Missed the kick.
Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
So they done added some stuff on AK. It got me all messed up. I mean, not AK, not AK, but the app. Like they had like an extra mute button or something.
The Giants
I don't know
offense
how to
at the
explain
line,
it.
ready to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play.
Go
And this
ahead and
passing
toss
game
that
still
bitch.
has not really found any kind
Got
of
something
rhythm.
for your
Put it
tail.
mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards
Got
yet.
something for your
And in
tail, yes,
today's
sir.
NFL, where it's a pass-first
Tony
league,
Dorsett, negative
that
12
is quite
yards. Yes,
surprising.
sir.
Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody
Negative
wants to advance
12
the ball
yards,
through
yes,
the air.
sir.
They've got to get their timing back.
Come on, run it again. All right, you running verticals? Running verticals?
And with the play clock
You
at 5,
couldn't find what you
we're
want,
gonna get a
6?
timeout.
Yes,
It's just
sir.
their first, so 2 remaining. As
Bust
they
your
burn
head to
one
the
here
white
in
meat.
this 3rd quarter.
Damn, I forgot what I said earlier. You're like, that's a new one.
Watch the curl. Watch the curls. Hustle. 51's the mic. 51's the mic. Watch the run. Watch the run. Yo, watch the motion. Watch the motion.
That ain't gonna help, homeboy.
Grab it.
I ain't in cover 2.
Johnson to throw on 2nd down.
I'll make the tackle. Yeah, I'm the tackle.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Ah, shit, no.
Shit.
Go ahead, think you're throwing that again, homeboy.
To throw on 3rd
Yep,
down.
I knew it. Pull me my rock.
It's complete.
Yes, sir.
And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of
Go
what he
for it.
needed.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Go empty, please. Fucking big blitz your ass.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Damn, this what you got to resort to, homeboy?
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Let's go, D. Big series right here, so we got to step it up. 57. Mike, 57. I'm coming.
As soon as I see him. Okay.
Johnson now throwing on 4th down.
Come
And
on.
this is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped
forgot
it.
that was-
And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Set, ready. 70 ending. Watch the run. Hey, they're running it.
Now King on 1st down. His throw caught right around the 6.
Bro, that man just, you should see this
It's a
shit
really
that
nice
just happened.
15-yard
Blitz
pickup, and
on
now it's
some-
1st and goal.
22. Check. Follow. Deuce. Deuce. Mike 8. Mike 8. Y'all not ready. Let it go.
Back to throw. King toward the
Quit playing with me,
pylon.
shit.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown.
Six,
As his guys
six.
continue to put this one out of reach.
I done missed again.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. Now he's back out there.
I ain't
to
even
boom
moved
this
the
one
thing
away,
at all.
maybe
I
with some
just
frustration
tripping.
after the PAT miss.
Too excited.
And a short kick, taking it about the 16.
Hit him in his mouth.
And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just
You
shy
about to get
of
off that
40.
iPad soon, sweetheart. Hey, you about to get out of that iPad soon. Here, eat your banana.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory.
Oh, my God, not again.
They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy
Come
with
on,
the
Rook.
number one
Yeah,
headset
Rook.
on the
Show up,
sideline
Rook.
as a head coach? That was
Rook's starting
planned
to show
going
up,
into it,
baby.
not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense
You
have
say
to
you
hold
don't?
up.
He trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own
But
sideline.
now we'll see what his offense can do. On the give, this is Dorsett.
Yeah.
Just a couple there on the
6-4,
second
baby.
down run. Now they're staring at a third and eight
negative 10
situation.
yards, Tony Dorsett.
Another
Yes,
carry,
sir.
same story. Fourth quarter, and he is in red numbers right now with a running game.
Hard
I'm
to
just trying to
believe,
play other
because you
things
figure
than
at some
3-4
point
odd.
You
You know
break
what I'm
off
saying?
a run.
Show
But
my
in this
versatility.
Case, what we're seeing is just pure domination by the defense.
Big
I think it
butt.
started with the scouting report. They got into what they were doing offensively, into their mindset, and now they're beating them to the punch on every snap.
Action.
Johnson, off play action.
Oh, hey, the rook. That's the
He
rookie.
goes down.
We've been around this league for a while.
Hey,
Many coaches
don't
never
let them start. Hey,
almost no matter the situation. In this case, though,
that motherfucker's too big to be moving like that, bro.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an
Good
injury.
gracious alive.
And the Giants send out their punter now. As the
Gotta
drive
love
goes
it.
backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Gotta love real drive forward, bitch.
Taking it about the 16. Now a hit
Oh,
and a
wow.
loose football.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game, because you can. It's all on him. All eyes there.
You say you don't hear,
He's got
right?
a chance to make a punt return.
You want it?
And instead, he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber
right.
pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't
Oh,
they?
wow.
31's the mic. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
King now, off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. It's
Yes,
caught by
sir.
Bryant.
Put that thing on the money.
23 yards, the final tally. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a
We ain't
video
doing it.
game,
I
man.
got
Go
something too,
ahead and
shoot.
put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers.
Double tight, guys. Double tight. Hey, hey, hey. We got three. We got three.
On first down, King. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
Oh, he caught that?
And
That's
this is
nasty.
caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Hey,
In for the score.
That's nasty.
As his guys continue to pour it on. So another score there. Often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant
got my
throughout this
attention.
game. And privately, the head coach will add a
Saints, you
fourth
got my
phase.
attention.
That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that.
Panthers, you got
Tries
my
to negotiate
attention.
a new contract off of this
Yes,
win.
sir.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter.
6, you're going to have to come up with another
That'll
scheme,
be
dog.
taken
Go
in
back
the
to
end
King
zone.
Wolf or whatever them niggas' names is.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about
I
7
don't know none of
yards
them
all
YouTube
told as
names.
he's taken
I heard
down
them say
back
that the other
shy of
day.
the
You
20.
King Wolf. Shoot, I can have another line. Yes, sir. Shoot, I need Lockley to get some more
The
love.
Giants offense at the line, ready to
Yeah,
begin their
going back
next
to his
drive.
shit.
And down on the
Send
scoreboard,
him.
certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Yep, over the top.
Sense of urgency has to take
God
over for
dang
them
it.
here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way,
That's the only
punter no
thing.
longer exists for their offense.
All right,
That's how they have
I'll
to
do
treat this
better.
drive.
They need points.
Put him
Big
out
time.
there.
Give them 18 there, and the
That's the only
Giants have a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Don't drink.
Stretch this way, cuz.
Hey, Mike, go.
Yep. Knew it.
Now a
Knew
handoff
it.
here
Uh-huh.
to his running
Yes,
back.
sir.
And they're going to stop
Print,
it right
print,
at the
print,
line
print.
of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Bruh, I don't know how he do
Officially
some of this
nothing
stuff.
on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. 36, 36. Go. Flow, let flow.
And they hand it off.
Yep, I'm right here, homeboy. I'll read that. I'll read the run before you do. I got better vision than you.
And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The Giants on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 7.
Let's go, baby. They turn up. Let's get that ball. Let's get that ball. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Get him on. Yes. 51. All right, T. Let's turn. All right, T. 51 to Mike. 51 to
Yes,
He
sir.
can only manage
Come on,
to take the
Folk.
football
Yes,
to the
sir.
40, and
Go
that is
ahead.
well shy of the 1st down marker. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Watch twist.
On 4th down.
Lord have mercy,
Johnson,
that's nasty.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific
Hey,
field
when you got 94
position.
coming off the edge, you ain't gonna have time for that, homeboy.
Let's go now. Henry, your game up. 2 times. Go. Hey.
And to give this time to the tailback.
Stop clicking off.
It's a
That's so
6-yard gain
whack.
on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to
Run
keep
cover 2
falling
invert
forward,
again.
and they want to put the onus on the big
bomb
fellas
your
up
shit.
front in order to bring this one home.
Pause.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
My game.
2nd and 4.
That's a hell of
And
a
I think
play.
that one might have been
How'd you
intercepted,
get there?
but he will be ruled
Cover
out of
2 invert, huh?
bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
3 down. Hey, check. 3 down. My game, Mike.
King from the gun on 3rd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
How's it?
Just 2 minutes
this game
remaining
goes,
here in the
bro.
4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, that dude's like 3 yards past the line of scrimmage, past the 1st down.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already.
Check 37. Check it out.
Here we go on
Oh,
4th
yeah,
down.
punch him in his face.
And down he goes, but the stiff arm
Yeah.
utilized effectively there, and it helps them move the sticks. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
Yeah, punch him in his face. Yes, sir. Get in there. Big Dillion. Yes, sir.
Touchdown.
Get this 50
This
burger.
thing is ugly. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's
kill him.
The guy's cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do
I know
that.
what you're
Coaches
gonna run,
want to. I
homeboy.
remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this.
Oh
and
my
you knew it was
God!
lost. It was
Hey,
over.
look at him! Yo, this game broke. Look at my DN. Look what my DN
They
just
need to
did.
work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and
He went
19.
around like.
Straight inside like that.
Mike 51. Mike 51. I got it. Safe. I got you, boy.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Riley, your mom call you. Riley, your mom is
Here's
calling you.
Johnson throwing on 3rd and long. And that is
Okay,
incomplete.
go to the stairs. Leave
Just
that
nothing
there.
there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Dang, I should have stayed. It's not fair.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And control of the football
Should have been a
switching
pick.
hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Let's go one more. 31's the mic. Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Ah.
Nowhere to escape,
timeout.
and he goes down.
Good game, homeboy.
But, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball, and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Dallas, the win is their 8th on the year. And now they'll have the short week ahead as they'll host their annual Thanksgiving Day game on Thursday. Meanwhile, for the Giants, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Good game. Oh Lord, 5 guys had touchdowns passing. Dang, the rookie had 3.